Well, thank you for coming along on another Sunday afternoon for Stories of Great Christians. We are now at chapter 21 of 24 in the life of William Borden, meaning we're now 7/8 of the way done, and he's about ready to engage in the trip of a lifetime. He is now ordained from Moody Bible Institute, and he's been to all his colleges, and he's out to serve as a missionary to China. Well, let's listen to these last 3 or 4 chapters, and I hope it inspires you, as he has been quite an inspirational Christian figure. Chapter 21. Here we go. Nice that he got to spend time with his mom before going.
Should be arriving on this train. Look for a young, athletic-looking man, about this tall, as I remember it. Wait, there he is. Borden, William Borden, over here.
Dr. Swamer, how good to see you again.
And you, look at you. You've grown to look more like a man than ever.
Oh, it happens in the best of families.
William, this is Ghani. He's one of the students over at our seminary.
Oh, hello, Ghani. Happy to meet you.
Ghani is happy to make your acquaintance, Mr. Borden.
Thank you.
Would you believe it? When he first came to Christ and then to us a little over a year ago, he couldn't speak a word of English.
Well, I hope I do as well with Arabic and then Chinese.
Ghani very happy to help Mr. Borden with Arabic language.
Fine. I'll take you up on that.
Take Ghani up?
Oh, how for granted we take colloquialisms. What I mean is, I accept your offer to help me, Ghani. I have only had basic material in Arabic, and I hope to know it very well before I speak with the Muslims.
Well, be that as it may, this railroad station is not the place to start your lessons. Come on, William. We'll get you settled and then begin showing you around Cairo.
We greet our friends everywhere with Chapter 21 of This One Thing I Do, the story of William Borden. This is another in the series Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.
Well, it isn't the Shepherd's Hotel, but it's more than adequate.
Oh, this room is fine. I'm just amazed at the number of cities throughout the world that boast of YMCAs. Besides, I'm not here as a tourist this time.
You have been to Cairo in past?
8 years ago, Ghani. A friend of mine and I traveled around the world. We stopped here in Cairo.
It was that trip that the Lord used to speak to you, wasn't it, William?
That's right, Dr. Swamer. There hasn't been a doubt in my mind since that God wants me in China, working with the Muslims.
Mr. Borden should know of Kanchu.
Of whom?
We just discovered him the other day, William. A student at Al-Azhar University here. His name is Ken Chu, and he comes from the very area in which you're interested.
He is right here in Cairo?
Oh, there are many nationalities represented at the university. But it does seem providential that this particular student should be here at this time.
And his religious affiliation?
He's a Muslim, William.
I'd like very much to meet him. I don't believe I've ever spoken to a Chinese Muslim.
It has been many years in coming. I am not surprised.
I can hardly understand your not knowing of it.
I have been in much study since leaving ancestors.
I should say you must have been.
What is interest in China?
Mine, you mean?
That's right. What is interest?
Well, I became very interested in your people, Kanchu, When I visited your country 8 years ago, I wish to tell them of one who can help their poverty and their illness.
So?
That's right. I wish to tell them of God's Son, Jesus Christ.
Interest of missionary?
That's right.
Not welcome. Jesus is known, and Mohammed is known. No need to hear again of Jesus.
I know you feel that way, can't you?
I have come to great school to learn much, and to return, and to tell what has been learned. Knowledge will help poverty. Knowledge will cure sickness.
But the soul, can't you? What about the soul?
Knowledge mean reading. Reading words of Mohammed.
You really think the words of Muhammad will help? Have they helped you? Have they made of you a pleasing servant of Allah?
Words of Jesus no more help.
That may be true, can't you? There are a great many fine words by many fine prophets. And it might well be that they are all short of being ultimate help.
Do not follow a line of thought.
It's simply this, can't you? All the words in the world can only be as valuable as the man who says them. All the prophets are dead. Many strange things have been done with their words. But Jesus is not dead. He is still alive to say his own words to you and to me.
There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his prophet.
There's so much I need to know. How does a Muslim think? Why does he hold to obvious mistakes?
And Cairo is the best place in the world to find the answers to these questions, William. It's considered the intellectual center of Islam, you know, with the university here.
What a school. There must be Muslims there from all over the world.
Yes, Al-Azhar University boasts of universal attendance.
How discouraging your small seminary must seem at times, Dr. Swinger.
Only at the lowest of ebbs, William. And when that happens, God always seems to send along something to lighten the depression. Look at this letter. It arrived last week.
Do not say it is impossible to convert an Azhar sheikh.
The sheiks are the same as professors to you and me.
Oh, that's right. Do not say it is impossible to convert an Azhar sheikh and bring him to Christ. For with God, all things are possible. Was I not a fanatical sheikh in Al-Azhar? And was I not, by God's grace, converted? Today I pray my fellow sheikhs may be one even as I was. A converted sheikh from Al-Azhar. I wouldn't have thought it possible.
Only rarely does one ever attend a meeting of ours, and usually then only to arouse the crowd against us. But once in a while, very rarely, does one, how did the poet put it? One who comes to scoff remains to pray. And when such an event does take place, there's no small impression made upon the students.
Well, I would think so. Imagine the reaction here if you were to be converted to Islam.
Exactly. So it's with encouragement such as this that we continue. I show it to you only to encourage you.
Thank you, Dr. Swinger. I'm afraid Count Chu and I are only engaging in intellectual wrestling matches with actually little accomplished on either side.
How are you and Ghani getting along with your Arabic?
Oh, I'm afraid that's another kind of mental gymnastic.
Oh, there's Ghani now. I'm familiar with his knock. Come in, Ghani. I was just asking William how you two are getting along with his Arabic, Ghani. And
Mr. Borden is learning Arabic language very nice. But Ghani not so sure he know as good English as once thought. Here are new khutbahs. Ghani think are best ever.
Ah, the tracts. I wish I could read more Arabic. I imagine they're pretty good.
These khutbahs were written for us by a converted sheikh from the university. He's followed the style and form of the Koran, and we started with a quote or two from it. Then, you see, he focuses on Christ. We've had surprisingly good results from these khutbahs.
Would have even more, but not many big meetings to pass khutbahs out.
That reminds me, I had an idea the other day, and I've been meaning to get your reaction to it.
Something to do with passing out khutbahs?
That and other literature. Dr. Zweimer, have you ever attempted a house-to-house canvass?
You mean of the whole city of Cairo?
Yes.
Well, there are some 800,000 people here, William. It would be a Herculean task at least.
Well, I was thinking, however, there are enough students here at the seminary to divide up the city and do the job.
What means this canvas?
What William is suggesting, Johnny, is that all of us, you students helping, go to every house in the city with Christian literature. It's a big job.
But we could divide the city into sections and cover it systematically. These tracts, khutbahs, are good, Dr. Zweimer. And you know as well as I do that the more they are read, the more there will be opportunity to talk of Christ.
Yes, and the more there will be opposition raised against us.
I've never known that to worry you.
Well, it doesn't as such. I'm only trying to estimate whether we're doing a more effective job on a smaller basis with less opposition than we would be on a larger one with more.
I've always known controversy to bring the real issues in front of people. They're forced to deal with them, and no matter what they choose, they have at least come in contact with the truth.
Yes, I suppose that's generally true.
Gani has been thinking upon idea of canvas.
What have you decided, Gani?
Gani think it best way to talk to many people of Jesus.
All right, let's try it. William, I knew the minute you got off the train we were in for a shot in the arm. I only hope, with all the things you're trying to get started, that you have enough time for your studies.
Well, that's an old story, Dr. Zweimer. But don't worry. God seems to give me enough time to do everything that he gives me to do. Let's go talk to the students and see if the idea interests them a little. Looks like we ought to be getting on our way, Dr. Zweimer.
It doesn't look as though this crowd will let us, William.
That old man certainly worked them up in a hurry.
Could you entice our young men away and bewitch them to write words against us?
He wrote what he knew to be the truth in those khutbahs.
He wrote what you poured into his head after dragging him. Who will follow these foreign seducers who would cry in the face of Allah?
What's going on here? Move out, on your way. Here, disperse. What's the cause of this uproar?
These foreigners, these serpents!
Officer, we were only
They were trying to feed more of us lies. They were giving us poison.
What are you trying to say, old man?
Please, look!
They're simply khutbahs, and we were passing them out to those gathered.
The wrath of Allah fall on you!
Is this what all the commotion is about?
Well, that's right, officer.
Christianity. You can read about that any day. Now let's not have any more uproars. Away with you. Christianity. Silly business to get excited over.
I have a feeling we're going to get a lot more excited about it before we're through with Cairo. A lot more excited.
And so we conclude chapter 21 of This One Thing I Do, the story of William Borden. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. Moody Bible Institute and this station present stories of great Christians as a public service. If you appreciate this series, write and let us know. The address is Moody Bible Institute, Chicago 10, Illinois.
You can still do that today. Supporting Moody Bible Institute, Pastor Erwin Lutzer, it's not a bad idea, especially if this is blessing you. Well, we're 21 through 24 chapters through, and this is an interesting, huge challenge, like he said, a Herculean task, but an interesting strategy that just might work. Tune in tomorrow. Yeah, no, it's the weekend, I'm sorry. Old people do have Alzheimer's once in a while. As we go into the end of March, to listen to the last two episodes of this month, and then one in April. Well, may the Lord bless and keep you, and I look forward, Lord willing, to seeing you at that time once again for chapter 22. Until then, well, see you then.